You and me solve a mystery with Huckle in Busytown. Me and you are gonna find a clue with Huckle in Busytown. Let's get together again with Huckle in Busytown. There's no doubt we can work it all out with Huckle in Busytown. You and me solve a mystery with Huckle in Busytown. We're gonna solve a Busytown mystery.
The Banknote Mystery.
Hi, Bruno.
Hi, Sally. Hi, Huckle. What you got there? $1 million?
No, but I do have $18.
Whoa, that's a lot of money. Yes, sirree.
Thank you.
What can I do for you today, Huckle?
I've been saving up my allowance, and I've got $18 to put in my bank account.
$18? That's a lot of money.
It sure is.
Loli? I didn't see you there.
That's because I'm the best hide-and-seeker in Busytown. Whee! Ta-da!
Busytown.
What's all that noise?
Go, go!
Yeah, over here. Who's the best team? That we know.
Busytown Blazers! Go, go, go!
Who's the team that leads the way?
Busytown Blazers! Hip, hip, hooray!
Go Busytown!
Hooray!
Wow, that was fantastic.
No, it wasn't. It was amazing.
Is there a football game today?
You bet there is. The Busytown Blazers are in the semifinals, and Miss Honeybear and I have tickets.
It starts at noon. I can't wait.
Oh, now don't be glum, chum. We'll tell you all about the game. Well, I'd better get going. I'll meet you at noon, Miss Honey.
Bye. See you later, Bruno.
I wish I could go to the game too, but I've got to stay here and guard the bank.
That's too bad. But you can always go to the next game.
Boom!
This is interesting.
What is it?
It's part of a note, and it has something to do with Bruno.
Really?
It says, meet me at the bank at 12 o'clock sharp. That Bruno is in for the surprise of his life.
Oh, goody! I love surprises.
It might not be a good surprise, you know.
That's right. Sometimes surprises are bad surprises. Really bad surprises.
Oh, I never thought of that. What kind of bad surprise could it be?
I bet that note was written by bank robbers. They're gonna come here at noon and rob the bank. That would be a surprise.
It sure would.
Well, I don't think it was written by bank robbers.
Well, then who wrote it? And what's the big surprise going to be?
Well, I don't know. It's a mystery. And mysteries are what we like best, right, team?
Right! Busytown Action Buzz News! Goldbug here at the Busytown Bank. What's the buzz in Busytown, Huckle?
We're going to find out who wrote this note and solve the Banknote Mystery.
Ready for it? Here goes!
Who, what, why, how? Who, what, when, where, why, how? Who, what, why, how? Who, what, when, where, why, how? Everybody! Who, what, when, where, why, how? Solve a mystery! Who, what, when, where, why, how? All together! Who, what, when, where, why, how? Huckle Cat, you and me! Who, what, when, where, why, how? Who, what, why, how? Who, what, when, where, why, how?
Let's get Busytown.
Who wrote the note? What's the surprise? Can Huckle and his team solve this mystery by noon today? You can bank on it. Goldbug, out!
We don't have much time if we're going to solve this mystery by 12 o'clock. Let's get started.
Hey, this is just part of a bigger note. See? It's ripped. Maybe if we look around, we can find the rest of the note.
Great idea, Loli. Let's spread out.
Is this part of the note? Does it match?
Yeah, it does.
What does it say?
It says, you bring the radio and...
Radio? Like a walkie-talkie?
Bank robbers always use walkie-talkies.
It wasn't finished. It says, you bring the radio and I'll bring the root beer?
Why would bank robbers need root beer?
Because robbers are always thirsty. There's nothing worse than thirsty robbers.
Oh, dear.
I don't think this was written by robbers, but we have to find out who really did write it, and quick. What are our clues?
Walkie-talkies, root beer, 12 o'clock.
Right. Where can you buy walkie-talkies?
The electronics store.
Then we're off to the electronics store. Let's get Busytown. Excuse me, have you sold any walkie-talkies today?
No, I haven't. I've only had one customer today. A lady bear came in and bought a radio.
A radio! Of course! The note said, bring a radio. Whoever wrote it probably didn't mean walkie-talkies. They probably meant a radio.
So if a lady bear bought a radio today,
Then one of the bank robbers is a lady bear.
who listens to music while she robs banks?
I still don't think that bank robbers wrote the note.
What about the root beer?
Right, that's our second clue. Where can you buy root beer?
In
a grocery store.
Then let's go to Dad's grocery store.
Why, yes, kids. I sold a whole case of root beer just a few minutes ago. And a bunch of bananas. Oh, careful there.
Who bought them, Daddy?
Bananas Gorilla. He sure does love his bananas. And his root beer.
Bananas is one of Bruno's best friends.
And Bruno's other best friend is Miss Honey Bear. Maybe she's the lady bear who bought the radio.
Good thinking, Sally. That means...
Bruno's best friends are planning to rob the bank. That's terrible.
No, it isn't. It's awful.
Bananas may have written this note, but he and Miss Honey Bear are no bank robbers.
It's almost 12 o'clock.
We'd better get back to the bank.
Bye. Thanks for your help.
Oh! Oh!
Bruno sure looks worried.
So we think we know who wrote the note.
Bananas Gorilla.
And who he wrote it to.
Miss Honey Bear.
But we still don't know what the surprise is. What are our clues again?
Radio, root beer, 12 o'clock.
Why 12 o'clock? What happens then?
Lunch. I'm hungry.
Oh, and the football game.
That's right. And Bananas and Miss Honey Bear have tickets to the game.
I'm confused. If Bananas and Miss Honey are going to meet at the bank at 12 o'clock, then they're going to miss the football game.
Not if they have a radio. I think I know what the surprise is going to be.
Looks like Huckle's had a brainwave, and just in time, too. It's almost 12 o'clock. What's the scoop, Huckle?
Well, Goldbug, here's what I think happened. Once we found both parts of the note, we had 3 clues. First, we went to the electronics store to see who bought walkie-talkies. But we learned that a lady bear bought a radio. Then, Dad told us Bananas Gorilla bought root beer from his store. When we realized the football game started at noon, I figured out the surprise. I think Bananas and Miss Honey Bear aren't going to the football game after all. They don't want Bruno to miss the game, so the big surprise is that they're coming to the bank instead to listen to the game on the radio. It's 12 o'clock. Come on.
Oh, it's 12 o'clock. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Here they come. Get ready, Bruno. I hope you're right, Huckle.
Surprise!
Oh!
Get up! Get up!
I thought you were going to the game.
We didn't want to see the game without you, so we decided we could all listen to it together during your lunch hour instead.
Pull up a chair and have a root beer, Bruno, old boy. It's game time.
This is a surprise. A good surprise.
I knew it would be a good surprise.
No, you didn't.
You were right, Huckle. Mystery solved.
Everybody all together solved a mystery with Huckle. You can solve one too.
Hooray for Huckle!
I couldn't have done it without all your help. Thanks, guys.
And the game is about to begin.
Who's the best team that we know?
Busytown Blazers! Go, go, go!
Who's the team that leads the way?
Busytown Blazers! Hip, hip, hooray!
Busytown Blazers! Hip, hip, hooray! Go Busytown!
The Flying Saucer Mystery. Well, folks, that's the end of this Busytown Action News report. This is Goldbug, Busytown's roving reporter, signing off. But before I go, let me tell you about a big, big story I'm working on. It has to do with Busytown's well-known inventor, Mr. Fix-It, and his amazing new invention. Stay tuned for my new Busytown Action News report to find out.
Whoa! I wonder what new invention Mr. Fix-It is working on this time.
Whatever it is, Loli, Goldbug's going to tell us all about it in his next news report.
Sally's right. And until then, who wants to play some soccer?
We do, Huckle!
Yeah! Score tied 3-3. Yay!
Huh?
What was that?
Yeah,
Wow! It had a red blinking light, like on an airplane.
but it sure wasn't shaped like an airplane. It looked more like a...
Flying saucer!
Did you see it? The flying saucer?
We're being invaded by aliens from outer space!
Calm down, Pig Will and Pig Won't. I'm sure that flying object didn't really come from outer space.
But if that wasn't a flying saucer from outer space, what was it?
Good question, Loli. It sounds to me like we have a big mystery to solve.
Where's Goldbug and the Busytown Action Bug News van?
Yeah, Goldbug always shows up to report on Busytown's mysteries.
Maybe he didn't hear me. I said we have a big mystery to solve.
It looks like he's not coming.
Don't worry, guys. I can take Goldbug's place.
Oh, good idea, Sally. I can be your microphone.
This is Sally filling in for that roving reporter, Goldbug. So, Huckle, what's this about a big mystery in Busytown?
Well, Sally, we just saw something that doesn't make sense. Something that looked like a flying saucer. We don't know what it is or where it's from, but we're going to find out and solve this strange flying saucer mystery.
Ready for it?
Here goes.
Who, what, why, how? Who, what, when, where, why, how? Who, what, why, how? Who, what, when, where, why, how? Everybody
be out of this world.
And that's the buzz in Busytown.
Thanks, guys. Come on, team. Let's find that flying saucer. Hey, wait!
Don't leave us alone!
So, Huckle, how are we gonna find the flying saucer?
I think we just did, Sally. The saucer's headed for Busytown Park. Let's follow it.
Where did that flying saucer go? I don't see it.
Uh-oh, I do. Look out!
It's going to hit that bush! See? I told you! It's a flying saucer!
If this is a flying saucer, it isn't a very big one, is it?
No, and it kind of looks like two car hubcaps stuck together.
Hey, it's missing part of its red plastic light.
And that kind of looks like a door. I wonder if this button opens it.
Don't push that button!
Yeah! What if the space aliens inside are mean and scary and have 10 arms and 12 eyes?
Guys, this flying saucer is way too small to be an alien spaceship. Not if the pilot is a teensy tiny space alien.
From a teensy tiny planet!
Ah! Someone is inside!
Or something!
Maybe we shouldn't open the door.
Ah!
First space aliens!
Now space monsters!
That didn't sound like a space monster to me. Mr. Fix-It, are you okay?
I think so. Except for this bump on my head.
How did you get it?
Well, That's odd. I can't remember how I got it.
Then do you remember what you were doing here in Busytown Park?
I can't remember that either. Wait! I do seem to recall that saucer thingy zooming around me.
Oh, the space aliens must have zapped Mr. Fix-It with a space ray!
And took away his memory.
A space ray doesn't explain how Mr. Fix-It got a bump on his head, guys. I think we need more clues.
Hey, what about this, Huckle?
This red plastic reminds me of something. Aha! The broken red light on the flying saucer. See? It's a perfect fit.
So, that piece of red plastic must have fallen off the flying saucer.
When it hit something near here. But what?
Not what, Sally? Who? I'm guessing the flying saucer hit Mr. Fix-It, gave him the bump on his head, and made him lose his memory.
Good one, Huckle. Now we know what happened to Mr. Fix-It.
But we still don't know where the flying saucer came from.
We need to look for more clues.
Guys, isn't that Mr. Fix-It's van?
Yep, that's his.
Hey, it is!
That must be how you got here.
Probably, but I don't remember.
Let's check it out, team. Hello, Sergeant Murphy. Are you giving Mr. Fix-It a ticket?
I'm afraid so, Huckle. He didn't put enough money in this parking meter.
Mr. Fix-It's van is missing the red plastic cover on one of its taillights.
And I've noticed there's a hubcap missing from both sides of the van.
That's weird. Why would Mr. Fix-It's van be missing a red plastic taillight cover and two hubcaps?
Hey, I think I know. Look, this saucer is made from the two hubcaps and the red plastic light cover missing from Mr. Fix-It's van.
But why would space aliens make their flying saucer out of parts from Mr. Fix-It's van?
Well, I don't think space aliens made this flying saucer pig won't. My guess is Mr. Fix-It made it. He's an inventor, remember?
That's right. I am an inventor, and I did make this flying saucer. Hey, my memory's starting to come back.
That's great. Can you remember what's inside your flying saucer? It makes thumping noises sometimes.
Sorry, that I don't remember.
Well, I hope you remember to put enough money in the parking meter next time.
Sergeant Murphy, Are you giving Mr. Fix-It another parking ticket?
Oh, no. I'm giving it to the other van parked here.
Where?
What other van?
This little van parked under here.
That's Goldbug's Busytown Action News van. What's it doing there?
Maybe Goldbug came to the park with Mr. Fix-It.
Yes, that sounds familiar. But I can't remember what we were doing or where he went.
Goldbug said he was working on a big story about Mr. Fix-It's amazing new invention. And if this flying saucer is that new invention, I think I know where we might find Goldbug. Ah! Run for your life! Space aliens!
Goldbug?
So that's why he didn't show up to report on our mystery.
Yup. He was working on a big story about Mr. Fix-It's new invention, and he got trapped inside it.
And now that I'm out of there, I've got a job to do. This is Goldbug, reporting live from Busytown Park, where Huckle and his team have just solved the big flying saucer mystery. How did you do it, Huckle?
Well, Goldbug, here's what happened. First, we followed the flying saucer to the park. Then we found Mr. Fix-It with a bump on his head and his memory gone. We noticed there were 2 hubcaps missing from Mr. Fix-It's van, as well as his taillight cover. That's what the flying saucer was made of. Finally, when Sergeant Murphy found your news van, I remembered that you were covering the story of Mr. Fix-It's latest invention. And this flying saucer must be it. And you must be inside.
Luckily, Huckle followed the flying saucer back here and solved the mystery.
Everybody all together solved a mystery with Huckle. You can solve one too.
Hooray for Huckle!
That's the story, folks. Flying saucer takes roving reporter on wild ride. Kids to the rescue. This is Goldbug signing off.
Come on, Mr. Fix-It. Let's get you to a doctor so they can have a look at that bump on your head.
And then I'll figure out what went wrong with my flying saucer.
I knew that flying saucer wasn't really from outer space.
Yeah, everyone knows that flying saucers and space aliens aren't real. Are they?
I don't think so. But just in case, Huckle,